Hello, good people. Um, Good afternoon. Uh, this today I want to show you how I do my green grams. I had a visitor who actually wanted to eat green grams with rice, but not the way I made last time. The person is interested in eating with artificial um, spices. They love artificial spices, of which I don't. But I have to make for the sake of my friend. I have to make with artificial spices. So, people, I'm going to show you how I make my green grams with artificial spices. Not too many artificial spices I put. I just add some roiko, and I also add some some curry powder. So those are the two artificial spices that I usually add. And if you wish, you can add some mixed spices, of which I usually don't like adding. But for the sake of my friend, I might also add the mixed spices, just a little bit of it. And so I'm going to make my green grams. So please follow me because I'm making it in a different way, not like the way I made last time. I'm making it adding artificial spices because last time I just add natural spices only, of which I like to do that. But this time I'm adding artificial spices for those who love artificial spices because I know for sure with no doubt, there are people who love artificial spices. That's why I want to make one with artificial spices. And also my friend loves artificial spices, so I'm going to make one for my friend with artificial spices. So please follow me. Good people. Hello, good people. So this is the oil I'm going to use for cooking. I'm going to put in my pan. My pan is getting hot. These are the onions that I've cut, which I'll start with cooking them. And this is the pan that I'm going to use to cook. So I'm going to put my oil, let it heat for a while, and then put my onion as usual, turn them golden brown before I put my tomatoes. So that's my onion. It's cooking. So I let it cook until it turns golden brown. That's when I'll add my tomatoes. So in a short while, I'm going to add my tomatoes as soon as the onion turns golden brown. They have not yet turned golden brown, but soon they're going to turn golden brown. So I'll let the onion turn golden brown and then I add my tomatoes. So that's the onion. It's almost turning golden brown. So as soon as it turns golden brown, I add my tomatoes. So that's my tomato, which I'm going to put in the onion. The onion has already cooked, so I'm going to put my tomato. Please just follow me as you see how I prepare my green grams with artificial spices. So that's my onion cooking. So I'm going to stir it until it cooks very well, becomes soft. And so I'll add salt to make it at least softer quickly so that I can now add my spices. And then before I add spices anyway, I'll add gojiet, or I'll add potato, I'll add carrot. As usual, I have to add gojiet, potato, and carrot. So before I add my spices. So I'm going to put salt and stir it and then let it cook. Good people, so that's my gojiet, which I'm ready to put in my tomatoes. So my tomatoes is cooking, as you can see. So I'm going to put my gojiet as soon as my tomato cooks because it has not yet fully cooked. As I stir inside, I will let it cook very well. So once it cooks very well, then I'm going to put my gojiet. These are my potatoes that I've cut. Just one potato, cut into cubes. I also cut my gojiet into cubes. So my gojiet now are cooking. So I'm going to stir inside to let my gojiet to cook very well. So I'm stirring to let my gojiet cook also very well. So I'll let my gojiet cook just for a short, like 1 minute or so. Then I put my potato. Potatoes, so I'll stir them for a while, just like a minute or so. Then I'll put my carrots. Here are my cut carrots. I'm ready to put in the mixture of onion, tomatoes, and potatoes and gojiet. So in a minute, I'm gonna put inside. I've already put my carrots. I'll stir a little bit for like a minute or so. Then after, I'm going to put my artificial spices. So these are some of the spices I'm going to use. I'm going to use curry powder, roiko, and mixed spices. Hey people, so I've already put my spices. I've put one level spoonful, the small one, the small level spoonful of not mixed spices, curry powder, and then I put half a small tablespoonful of mixed spices. So I don't put too much spices. So that will be good for the food. So I'm going to put now my green grams in the mixture. My green grams, I just want to tell you something. First, you start by boiling the green grams. So once the green grams have boiled and have cooked, that's when now you can fry them. So I already boiled them, and here you can see in the lunch box. Now I want to put them in my mixture. So as you can see, I've already put my green grams. They are well put inside. So I'm going to stir a little bit so that they can mix very well. My mixture, I've already put my green grams, so I'm stirring them inside so that they can mix very well with the ingredients inside so that they can cook now. So once I stir them very well, I will let them simmer for 30 minutes, 30 good minutes, because I like to make stewed green grams. So I'm going to add enough water so that it can come out as stewed green grams. I love them, I love them, I love them. Hey, good people. So I'm going to show you how to make rice, and I've just made my green grams, which I'm going to eat with my rice. So this time round, I'm going to make rice in a different way. I know most of you like making rice probably in this manner. I'm just speculating, I'm not so sure, but I'll make it in a different way from the way I made last time. Last time I made my rice with carrots and garlic. So this time round, I'm going to make my rice with different ingredients. I will make my rice with tomatoes, onions, potatoes, and carrots, and ginger, and garlic also. Not forgetting garlic. So I'm going to put all those ingredients in my food. Here we have the ingredients I'm going to use to prepare my rice. So here we have onion, we have garlic, we have tomato, and there we have potato, and we have carrots. So those are the ingredients I'm going to use to prepare my rice. So first I will start with the onion as usual. I'll let it turn just a little bit golden. And then I'll put my garlic, and then after I'll put my tomato. So once these ones have cooked very well, then I'll put my carrots, and I'll put my potatoes. So this will be the last thing to put. The carrots and the potatoes will be last. So once I put my carrots and potatoes, I'll put in my rice, and then after I'll put in my water. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Please follow me. Please come along with me. That's my onion that I put in the pan, so it's cooking. So after this, I'm going to put my tomatoes. So there in the pan, you can see there is garlic and there is tomato. It's cooking, so I'm going to stir until it cooks very well. So I'm stirring it so that it can cook very well. So I'm going to put, after this, I'm going to put some little salt so that it can make it soft quickly. They are now cooking very well, so I'll let them cook until they become soft and nice. Then after that, I'm going to put my potatoes and carrots. So let them just cook for a short while, like 2 minutes or so, and then I'll put my rice. So I've put my potatoes. So my potatoes are now cooking. So just for a short while, and then I'll put my carrots. So I'll stir in so that they can mix together with the mixture. So I'm stirring in to mix together with the mixture. I think they're getting mixed now very well with the mixture. So these are my carrots. I'm also going to put in my carrots. I've now put in my carrots, so I'll let it cook for just a short while, and then I put my rice. So you have seen I've stirred already, so it's mixed quite very well. So after a short while, I'm going to put my rice to put in. So before we put in the rice, you measure, because I like measuring to ensure that I also measure the water. So I usually measure. So like now I've measured one cup of rice. So 1 cup of rice, I've washed it. So make sure you wash it very, very well. So you wash it very well. So after washing it, then I'm going to mix in my mixture. So when I put 1 cup of rice, I'll put 2 cups of water. Please remember, when you put 1 cup of rice, put 2 cups of water. Make sure the rice is the good quality rice, because if it's not good quality rice, it won't bring in the best kind of taste and also the best kind of look. Put my rice. I've mixed it very well with the mixture. So this is my rice. So I'm going to add in water. So in a short while, I'll put water inside. So you can see it has mixed very well. I've already mixed it and it has mixed very well. So I'm going to put in my water. Don't waste any rice on the spoon. Just ensure there's no rice on the spoon. I've put in my water, so you can see the rice now is soaked in the water. So I will let it boil until it's cooked, ready to eat. So I'll give it some time until all the water evaporates in it, so it will be ready. Once the water evaporates in the rice will be ready for eating. Hey, good people. Now my rice is ready for eating. So it's yummy, yummy, yummy. As you can see, the color, it's very nice color. Delicious to eat. Please welcome, eat with me. Thank you. You've been watching my cooking. I've been cooking green grams and rice. So I'll serve it ready for eating. So this is just your dongo. This is just your dongo. Please remember to hit that button, subscribe, comment, so that I can know what you think about the cooking. Thank you. Thank you.